To find the equation of a straight line, we would also need two pieces of information. Now, if you can remember correctly, we said that if we want to draw any straight line, we need two things. We need either 2 points or a point and a gradient. And the same thing happened for finding an equation. So there's two things. The first one we're going to look at is if they give us a point, right? And let's call that point x1 and y1. And if they give us a gradient, so they give us that and a gradient, and remember the gradient is m. There's a formula that we're going to use. The formula looks like this. It says y, take away y1 equals the gradient times x minus x1. Okay, so that is the gradient that you need to use, or that's the formula. So that's the formula to find when they give us a point and a gradient m. If they give us 2 points, so if they give us 2 points, maybe just let's rewrite this. This was for 2 points. No, this was for 1 point and gradient. Okay, if they give us 2 points, we're going to use the same formula, 2 points. And let's say they tell us the points are point 1, we're going to call x1 and y1, and point 2, we're going to call x2, y2. If they give us that, we're still going to use y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. You can use any x and y values in here. So you can either use 0.1 in there or you can use 0.2 in there. What we don't have is we don't have a gradient. So there's two ways to do it. There's the hard way, which is getting an equation, putting x and y in, this x1 and y1. In the second equation, you put x2 and y2 in there. Then you have two unknown values, and then you find the value of m. The other easy way is to use m, so to go to m, and so I'm going to find m using my formula for a gradient. The gradient is the change in y over the change in x, which means it's y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And sometimes you can replace this with this and it becomes this huge thing. I find it much easier to use m to find the gradient by using the 2 points. And once you've got the gradient, you can use this formula and you can use for y1 and x1 either the value of x2 or y2. Please look at the video on the example of this.